The king just caved. After 4 long years of silence, after a brutal legal war, he gave Prince Harry exactly what he wanted. But here is the terrifying part. It might still not be enough to save them. Why did Harry suddenly agree to come back? And why is the palace so desperate to keep them hidden inside the royal walls? This is not just another royal visit. This is the first time in 4 years that Meghan is stepping foot on UK soil. And for the first time ever, the kids are coming too. But wait, just a few months ago, Harry refused to stay at Buckingham Palace. He said he would be a sitting duck. So what changed overnight? Did the king really guarantee their safety? Or is there a bigger political game unfolding behind closed doors? Trust me, the answer will shock you. Let's rewind the clock. The last time these kids, Prince Archie, who is now 7, and Princess Lilibet, who is 5, were in the UK, Queen Elizabeth was still alive. It was the Platinum Jubilee back in 2022. Since then, nothing. Zero. King Charles has not seen his youngest grandchildren in years. And when the Queen passed away just months later, Harry and Meghan flew back for the funeral, but they left the children in California. Imagine that. A grandfather grieving the loss of his own mother, and he cannot even hug his grandchildren during the darkest moment of his life. Harry gave one reason: security. He said, and I quote, "I cannot risk putting them in danger." He fought the UK government in court over this. He lost. He insisted that without police protection, he is a walking target. And honestly, looking at the threats he faces, he wasn't entirely wrong. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In 2024, the palace actually offered Harry a room at Buckingham Palace itself. Sounds like a generous olive branch, right? Wrong. Harry turned it down. Flat out refused. Why? Because Buckingham Palace has massive, exposed entrances. Harry looked at the layout, assessed the risks, and thought to himself, I would be a sitting duck. He made it clear, without armed police protection, he was not stepping foot inside. So even though the king opened his personal doors, Harry chose to sleep in a hotel. A hotel. Can you imagine the insult? The King of England offers you a royal bedroom, and you say, "No thanks, I would rather pay for a hotel because your security is insufficient." The message was loud and clear. Trust was broken, and the rift seemed impossible to repair. But now, everything has changed. Just last week, Harry was planning to travel alone for the Invictus Games countdown. That was the plan. But then, the king made a call. A private, desperate, deeply personal call. Buckingham Palace gave what they call assurances. They said, "We will provide security." They found a royal residence. No details have been leaked, but it is a fortress. It sits within a tight security cordon that makes it nearly impenetrable. This is not a hotel. This is a protected compound. And just like that, Harry changed his mind. He is bringing Meghan. He is bringing Archie and Lilibet. For the first time in 4 years, the entire Sussex family is coming home. So the big question haunting royal insiders is, why now? Is King Charles's health declining faster than we know? Does he miss his grandchildren that desperately? Or is this a calculated power move to bring Harry back into the fold and control the narrative before it spirals further? Now, here's the part that changes everything. This is the bombshell you have been waiting for. The king gave his personal assurance, but here is the harsh reality. The king does not control the police. There is a secretive government committee called RAVEC, the Royal and VIP Executive Committee. They are the ones who decide who gets armed security, not the monarch. Harry submitted his travel plans within the required time frame, but they have not responded yet. They are completely silent. Sources say civil servants inside the government are terrified. They believe that granting Harry and Meghan automatic police protection carries too much political risk. They fear setting a precedent. So let me make this crystal clear. The king said, "Come home, I will keep you safe." But the British government might turn around and say, "No, we will not lift a finger to protect you." Harry is walking onto that plane thinking he has a security detail waiting for him, but the final verdict hasn't even been decided. He is bringing his 5-year-old daughter into a country where he legally does not know if he will be protected. This is not a family reunion. This is a high-stakes gamble. This is not just a visit. This is a test. If Harry steps off that plane and the protection is not there, history will repeat itself. The family drama will explode on a global scale. And the king? He will be left standing in the middle, torn between his son and his own government. Harry wants his children to experience British culture. He wants them to see the Invictus spirit firsthand. He has said for years that he cannot wait to show them where he grew up. But at what cost? One wrong move, one security lapse, and these children could be exposed to a nightmare scenario that no parent should ever face. So here is the million-dollar question that only you can answer. Is King Charles genuinely trying to heal this broken family? Or did he just make a promise that he legally cannot keep? Comment below right now. Team King Charles, do you think he made the right call? Or Team Harry, should he have stayed safely in California with his family? I want to see your votes flooding the comment section. And if you want to be the first to know what actually happens when that plane lands in the UK next month, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Because trust me, this story is far from over. See you in the next one.